Hey everyone, welcome to Steph Style. Today I am doing a video about what has sold on eBay over the past couple of weeks actually, and I will get right to that. I just wanted to say two things before I start out with that. The first one is I could not resist doing a video tonight because this is the last time, at least in the next 6 to 12 months, that you'll see me with pink hair. I did this, I've wanted to do my hair pink for 15 years, and I finally got up the guts in March of 2023 to do it. And I have absolutely loved it. I've absolutely loved having pink hair. You cannot believe some of the things people have said to me about it, but now it's really a lot of work to keep it up, though, is the only thing. There's just so many steps to keep it up. After, I don't even know what that is, like 8-9 months, I'm just tired of it, and it's going back to another kind of bleach color. Not going back to natural. I just don't do that. So anyway, tomorrow's the big day. It's going back. So I'm very sad, but I'm also not sad about how much time it's going to save me. And the second thing is, look at these earrings. I got them from Stina Resells out here on YouTube. Oh my, they're my favorites. I'm not wearing them to bed because they're too heavy and it would hurt, but that's how much I love them. I would do that. They're so cute. Aren't they so cute? Stina sells. Stina Resells. I always get that wrong. Stina Resells. That's who I got them from. All right, now on to what sold on eBay. This has been a real couple weeks of designer stuff selling. So the quantities aren't huge, but the quality and the prices of the items that I sold are higher than average. So let's go ahead and get to it right away here. The first thing that sold was a pair of Tom Ford eyeglass frames, brand new. They came to me in a thread-up DIY designer box, and they sold for $129. $129. It took a couple of months for those to sell. I was super excited that they did sell because I've never tried selling glasses frames. I've sold sunglasses, but I've never sold the frames. And these sold, so $129. Did pretty well on those. The cost on those was, they were from a DIY designer box, so the cost was about $22 to $25. But one thing to keep in mind is you get those DIY designer boxes, you almost always have a couple of pieces that won't sell for much. So you have to make it up somehow. And so I did not make up my full money with that, but like I said, you have to have a couple pieces that sell for enough to make it worth your while. And this went a long way toward that. So number 2 item that sold was a pair of Christian Louboutin Claire 80 high heel pumps. I got these from a thrift store. They were on sale. They were half off. The original price they had them marked at was $200. I bought them for $100, and I sold them on eBay for $250, which was pretty good. They're gorgeous, and I want to talk a little bit about why I bought these. These shoes were the equivalent of a women's size 12, and because I've worked for a shoe company, I've also worked retail with shoes. And I know that women that wear a size 12 have a hard time finding shoes their size, especially sexy ones like Christian Louboutins. It's really hard to find. And so, whereas someone with a size 8 can go on eBay and get a good deal on Louboutins, someone with a size 12 doesn't have a lot of options because there's just not a lot of them out there. So I knew these would sell for that reason. That's why I paid $100 for them. $100 is pretty steep to be paying for a pair of used shoes, I know, but like I said, the size 12 is what kind of got me to buy them. So, and also they also came with the dust bag. They came with spare heel, the spare heel part that comes with in a tiny little bag, and they also came with the box. So, and they're in excellent condition. So that was the next thing. But like I said, if you find shoes in a size 11, 11 and a half, and 12, or bigger for that matter, that is a good size because especially if they're a nice shoe. Women want to wear nice shoes. Even if you have larger feet, you still want nice shoes. Moving on to number 3. This MCM Backpack that was just in another one of my videos not too long ago. This only took a couple weeks to sell. I got it in the thread-up DIY designer box, and I sold it on eBay for $220. So I did pretty well on that one. And yeah, not too much to say. MCM, I had never sold it before. I was tempted to keep it. It's just a gorgeous bag. It had the cute rivets on the side, or not the rivets, but it had the whatever those things are on the side. It was beautiful. The outside was beautiful. There was just a little bit of exposed piping on the bottom. So I know that bag new goes for, I think, $700. So they got a good deal, and I got a good deal on it as well. So, all right, moving on to number 4, Allie Marie leather flats. All right, a little bit about Allie Marie. Allie Marie was a brand that was a high-end brand that was sold at stores like Nordstrom. And it was it's a woman who is now a high-up shoe executive in the shoe industry. And this was her brand. She created the brand from scratch. And the brand was around for a couple of years. Absolutely beautiful shoes, made in Portugal. These were, at least, and some other of their shoes. They also made beautiful boots, just gorgeous. But the brand is no more, and I know that people are out there looking for that brand, Allie Marie, because once you get a shoe that you love, you want to find more of it. The brand has not been active for many years, and so I was excited to find these. They did not sell for a ton. They did sell for $39. I got them for $5 at a thrift store, and it took about 3 months for those to sell. So be on the lookout for Allie Marie. If you can get them for a really good price, you're apt to make a sale if they're in good condition and they're, a style that somebody wants. So moving on to number 5, a Louis Vuitton glasses case. I had seen on someone else's YouTube channel that they thought glasses cases were a great thing to sell. And so I just came upon them at a thrift store, and I thought, wow, there's an awful lot of them here. So it was a California thrift store, by the way. There were a lot of brand name ones. There were Fendi, Coach, Ferragamo. There was this Louis Vuitton one. The Louis Vuitton one, they were asking $48, but it was on sale. I think I got the glasses case for $25. It sat out there for about a month, and I marked it down to $30, and it sold for $30. So it sold for $30, got it at a thrift store. I lost a little bit of money on that. I paid too much for it, to be honest with you. I should have. I had checked the comps, and there was only one that sold, and it sold for $48. But that doesn't always mean someone else is going to come along and pay $48. So you live and you learn, right? I still have all the rest of the cases, and I might keep them. I might keep at least a few of them on hand for when I sell glasses to people, and they don't come in a case, and I can ship them in one of those cases then. All right, moving on to number 6, a Michael Kors Hamilton bag. This bag came to me in a thread-up name brand handbag box. And so, the cost on it was about $20, or, well, yeah, about $25. I sold it to a wonderful subscriber from YouTube here. Thank you, Stacy. I hope you love it, by the way. And it took about a month to sell, and it sold for $39. And last but not least, it is the sexiest item in this whole list of things, and it is number 7, a Gucci silk dress. Absolutely stunning. A silk Gucci dress. Could not find any flaws in that dress. I got it in a thread-up DIY designer box, so the cost was about $20, and it sold for $215. It took only a couple of weeks to sell. And something of note for this Gucci silk dress, the place I got it from, from thread-up, I was pretty confident that there was nothing, I was pretty confident that it was authentic. I would not sell it if I was not confident that it was authentic. But a little bit more, eBay does offer the authentication program now, where you send the dress to an authenticator. The authenticator does their job, marks it as authentic or not. And then if it is authentic, they send it on to the customer on your behalf. It's things of certain price and certain brands that are eligible for this. This would take a whole post. If you're interested in learning more about the authentication, I can certainly do a whole post about it, or a whole video about it. But the dress was a Gucci dress, and it was valued at $200 or more, and that qualified it for the authentication service. She already got the dress and left me good feedback, so I was excited to see that. So anyway, those are the 7 items that I sold over the last couple of weeks. Like I said, it was a really good couple of weeks, and pretty happy with that. Now I got to get listing some of my more items that I have for sale. So thank you so much for watching. Once again, this will be the last time you see me in pink hair for a while, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.